How'd I get down here?
You're acting aggressive because you drank too much alcohol.
What do you do?
I am a writer, a doctor, a nuclear physicist, a theoretical philosopher. But above all, I am a man, just like you.
You're looking at a clip from the movie The Master, which is about to come out. It is also nicknamed in Hollywood as the Scientology movie. Also headed to the big screen this fall, James Bond, Abraham Lincoln, and a disabled man trying to lose his virginity. Rachel Dodes, she is right here to give us the rundown. You got a lot to get through, but let's start with The Master. I mean, this has been nicknamed the Scientology movie. How fair is that?
I mean, it's definitely fair. Paul Thomas Anderson, the director, has said that the religion featured in the film is, in fact, inspired by Scientology. But that's not what the movie's about. It's really about these two men. One of them's played by Joaquin Phoenix, and the other one's played by the tremendously talented Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, both of them deliver amazing performances, and it's about what happens when these two very different types of men clash. One of them is, you know, been rendered feral by the World War II, and the other one is this charismatic spiritual guru who thinks he's got everything under control.
Good, some firepower there, star-wise, acting-wise. Speaking of that, Ben Affleck, he's returning to the big screen in Argo. Give us a feel for that.
Argo is actually based on a true story. It's been known in Canada as the Canadian Caper because the American involvement in this wasn't revealed until President Clinton declassified the mission in the late 90s. So it's kind of it's about how this CIA exfiltration expert went into Tehran to rescue some Americans amid the Iran hostage crisis by getting them to pose as a Canadian film crew scouting locations for a bizarre and really cheesy B movie called Argo.
Argo, got you.
It's so crazy that it's it actually works.
That sounds like it has really good potential. Now, I was teasing at the beginning. I wasn't teasing. That's what we call a tease. But I was promoting a movie called The Sessions. Now, this is about a disabled man attempting to lose his virginity. Is it a comedy or is it serious?
It's serious, but it has some very light moments. The director, Ben Lewin, has done comedies before, and it sounds like a very heavy movie, and it is. It's a very emotional movie. It stars John Hawkes from Winter's Bone as Mark O'Brien, who's a poet who lost his virginity at the age of 38 despite being, almost paralyzed from the neck down because of polio and confined to an iron lung.
Wow, and Helen Hunt's in this film as well.
Helen Hunt, lots of full frontal Helen Hunt.
Just for anybody out there who wants to know, that's not a spoiler.
She plays the sex therapist who helps him. Yeah,
you want that from your sex therapist in a movie. All right, Skyfall. Skyfall, let's shift gears.
Skyfall is the new Bond movie. Not much has been revealed about it.
Daniel Craig's still the Bond.
Daniel Craig is still the Bond. Yeah, so, and Judi Dench is M, I think.
M.
Yeah.
And are these 007 movies still doing well despite so many other movies and tapping into the sort of genre it once owned, Rachel?
Yeah, I mean, people love James Bond. I think it taps into that sort of nostalgia for the 60s and 70s, and Daniel Craig is a fantastic actor, and Sam Mendes is directing it, and I think it's has a lot of promise.
What's your favorite? What are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Well, I have not yet seen Cloud Atlas, which is the Wachowskis' latest. They partnered with Tom Tykwer from Run, Lola, Run to do this adaptation of this very complicated, genre-defying novel that takes place in 6 different time periods.
Yeah, how do they make that work? Anyway, you preview all these in the Friday Journal section tomorrow. Rachel Dodes, thanks for giving us our own preview here on Lunch Break.